times, but it was just their whole energy. You know, I thought we were lacking that in that one stretch, and they came in. Tony Allen was phenomenal tonight with his energy. Baby was phenomenal. Rasheed was unbelievable. I just thought the entire bench unit with Ray, they were great. They kept the game simple for the most part. Unfortunately, it's probably our most emotional group when you have Nate, Tony, and Rasheed on the floor at the same time. So the techs happened. That's the only thing we didn't like. You know, we have the no fourth quarter tech rule. Well, that was blown out of the water today. But other than that, I just thought their energy was absolutely terrific.
And just to follow up on that, the technicals you mentioned, where's your concern level now with Rasheed and now that he's in the same position Perk was?
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, I hope they rescind that one, you know, because I thought he did a dance, but he ran away. You know, I thought, I didn't think he said anything, you know. The dance was funny, and so I could see it, but I don't know. I just wish they hadn't given it to him, and it is a concern. Listen, you know, the Lakers know that, and somehow we're going to have to try to keep our composure. I was concerned, and I don't know what quarter it was. It might have been the second quarter. May have been third with Gasol and Perk kept going back and forth, and you know that was actually one of the reasons. You know, I said we got to get them out because you could see it. You know, the double technical was about to come. But listen, it's what we've put ourselves in this situation, and we're going to have to play ourselves out of.
Chris in the front right.
Doc, in the fourth quarter, you were riding your bench for the first 8 minutes, and then you had the 3 starters at the scorer's table, and were ready to put them back in, and all of a sudden you turned to them and you said,
"Yeah, I told them get out of there, go sit down."
What was the
it was thinking? It was a score matter for me. All I was doing was looking at the score. And if it became a 2-possession game, meaning 2 threes, so 6 points was my number. And I told my coaches that I would say at the 6-minute mark, I said 6 points is the number. If they get it to a 2-possession game, got to go with 1 scorer at a time. Because my concern was not our defense, you know. My concern was with the bench if we could get enough baskets to put the game away. And so we waited, and then once they got, I think it was 7, we got Paul in, and then he came in and made a big shot for us. But that's what that was about.
What did you see in your starters' faces when you motioned to them to come back?
Oh, they were fine. Yeah, they were cheering. I mean, this is a good team. I don't think guys really care, and that's what makes us, well, that's why we're here. You know, it really is. You know, hell, Rondo and all of them, they were begging me to keep guys in. Don't take them out. Don't take them out. It was great. You know, that's the loudest I've seen our bench, and it was our starters, you know, cheering from the bench. I thought that was terrific.
Mark, back right.
Yes, Doc, can you talk about, as far as defense on Kobe, is it similar to what you did against Wade, LeBron, where, hey, if they do what they do, that's fine, but a lot of other, as long as everybody else doesn't go nuts, you're happy with it? Yeah,
we want to make it tough, too. You know, I actually thought we made it tough. The guy he's Kobe Bryant. You know, he made some unbelievable shots, Mark, but I thought, again, we did a great job on everybody else, and we felt that in Game 3 we didn't do that. All the other guys really hurt us, and I thought our guys all kind of stayed focused on their man. They didn't get mesmerized by Kobe. You know, we've done that a couple times where we're watching the Kobes and the Wade so much that everybody else is getting off. I thought our guys stayed pretty disciplined tonight.
What kind of was have you guys stayed up to, you think, your game plan in the series, going into the series, kind of stay with what you want them to do against him? Yeah, you know, listen, he's going to have big games. And like I said in the series with Cleveland, we're going to have to win one of these games where Kobe goes off for a big night. And that may come in the next 3. But we're still going to have to find a way to win that game.
Julian on the left.
You mentioned it, and you know, I know you probably turned a blind eye to the fourth quarter text this time, but it almost seemed like on a night when you didn't have momentum that it almost kind of fueled you in that fourth quarter. Can you talk about just the emotion and whether or not
you want me to tell them to get more?
No, not get more, but
no, I know it. They were playing with great emotion. You know, even Nate. You know, that was the one I didn't like more than Rasheed's. You know, we don't have to be tough. You know, especially at whatever height you are. But he is, that's who he is. You know, he's an emotional player, and it's so easy for us. I'm sitting in a suit and tie, and all of us to say, you know, rein it in. But they were playing well, they were happy, they were excited. You know, so it is a fine line.
Henry on the right.
Doc, it seems like you like Rashid guarding Powell, and that's been quite a battle all series. Can you talk a little bit about what you like about Rashid in that matchup?
Well, he's got size and length. You know, Powell is just such a great offensive player, and it's rare that he has to shoot over length. You know, and so. And he's physical. Rashid's physical. So if we can keep that body on him, it's great. And for right now, it really comes down for Rashid is how he's feeling, how his conditioning is working. You know, when he went down to the floor, I was thinking back out again. So, but yeah, I do like that matchup.